So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's been cut out, well played. Cherki, and the shot's on here. And that is well cleared. Now it's Torres. Gaia. Great ball if he can get there. Somewhat off target. It's Raul! And he has kept it out somehow.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Tries to get it clear. France have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he welcomes it in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Xabi Alonso. Mbappe. Pedro Porro. Pass is just off target. Cherki. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Gaia. Raul receives it in a wide position. Takes a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played out wide. Iniesta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. He's beaten the last man. Real chance! It's loose. Can he fit it? Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now, please
Spain go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Our guest performances.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Spain can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we are back on the way.
Spain can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
David Villa! And that is high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Guardiola. For Iniesta. Not the most accurate pass. And now the breakaway. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Spain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Rabiot. And it's Iniesta. Almost an hour gone. Iniesta. Oh, just skips past his man. He's dealt with that really well. And that's a throw-in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no, this does not look good. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for options for movement. And that was very necessary. France needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Raul.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This looks promising. And this is Dembele. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's been hooked away. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Xavi Alonso. Spain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Kubasi. And he's forced to go back. Pedro Porro. Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Zaire Emery. And that is as far as it goes. Spain have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Quick reminder today, please.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's time for an
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much
Hello,
to raise the
everybody,
mood
and
all
welcome to
around us.
today's match.
After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly. David Villa! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though.
Hazard. Xavi Alonso. And it's Rivaldo. Can he latch on to this? Courtois claims comfortably. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. Rudiger gets it away. He's having a hit!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lewandowski. Harrison does well not to be outdone there. Rudiger. Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Koundé is there, and he can get that clear. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short, and he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's forced to go back. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that should get the job done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Xavi Alonso calmly anticipates. And he can clear it away. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's taking no chances there. Hazard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking to play him in. That's Valverde. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So, straight into the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Valverde gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there. Spread to the right. He has found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bayer getting this one clear. Belletti. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Villa. Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! Sensational from Rivaldo! About as smooth as it gets. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 24.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Rivaldo. This ended up in no man's land.
Oh, great feat, that.
And it's been hooked away. Good ball, good take. Guardiola has got himself a free kick.
Substitution.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Number 11, Rodrigo.
That's going wide left.
Number 23,
That has been cut short.
Substitution in
Barcelona
progress.
surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Showing good feet. Neymar! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Throw in. Aims beyond the defence.
Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that is doing no harm at all. Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he's managed to get free. Rafinha. And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Ronaldo. It's a goal kick. Belletti. And here's Shevchenko. He's having a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Scholes. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he was alert to it. Still goalless at the moment. Roll. Over to the right flank.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. That's good running with the ball. Fujieda are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Fujieda with the corner, there first. Neymar getting this one clear. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. Oh, that was vital. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Doué ventures forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Neymar. And that signals the end of the first period. So we'll go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let's see what the second half.
Please be made aware that smoking is
First
only
half
permitted
thoughts?
in
Well,
designated
I wouldn't
areas
say it was the
within
most
these
potent
grounds.
performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change.
Goes for the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Hakimi. And it's Totti. And this is Ronaldo. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Ronaldo. That's a sharp pass. That has been cut short. And it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Deftly away. Fujieda are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Neymar. Hakimi. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And this is Neymar. Xavi Alonso. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And it's Neymar. Scholes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pass is just off target. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's really well cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Albert Ferrer. Totti. Scholes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
"90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. The hostilities have already resumed. And that's a good ball. Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. That has been slung wide.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
That has ended up in no man's land. Right, Scholes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Totti. Oh, good spread. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Shifted it to the flank. Neymar. And it is half-time in extra time.
Children's announcement.
So penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Francesco Totti.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Raul.
So
Number 20,
for the last time, who dares to win?
Number 6.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. De Bruyne looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Number 10.
Tries to play it through. Well
Number
played.
15.
That has snuffed out the danger.
Rivaldo. Number 11.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Number 21.
Albert Ferrer makes the interception.
Taking place.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he's gone looking for safety. De Bruyne. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
I had a feeling this might end goalless with everyone pretty much running themselves to a standstill. These players certainly have done their part in making it an enthralling encounter.
Nothing. And he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Azar, the next man to walk up to the spot. And he makes it one each. And he duly obliges. Messi, second in line for them. Never in doubt.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Scholes is the man who's second in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Raul is third in line.
Yeah, looked so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
De Bruyne is the fourth man to step up. We're tied at 3 each. Nakata with the last of the first 5 penalties. Big character, big moment, big save.
Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
He must, but can he? Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Straight down the middle, and he's pumped.
Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it. We're talking about a pressure penalty. That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Silvestre probably wasn't expecting to take this. Wonderful poise and placement.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Fujieda looking to save match point. And they have done it in sudden death.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality. The mindset did stay strong.
Barcelona have won it by the barest of margins. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. And now they can clear their lines. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Sylvestre kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. And that little bit of skill has got him away. And here's Batistuta. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball is over the line. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Sylvestre does well not to be outdone there. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Mbappe. Not where it came from. Real chance! Played into space, and he was quick to react. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe! Oh, that's a waste. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's on his own! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. And they've got a throw. He's being urged to shoot. Mbappe. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Takes a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence. Chelsea definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Nicely aimed pass. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Conte. Gerrard. Koulibaly. Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Totti, it's a really well-measured ball. Nicely shaped ball. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. This is a promising build-up. Looking for options for movement. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Neymar, looking for the run. And this is Hazard. And he can clear it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is just off target. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yamal, Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Hazard. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Great chance! Shevchenko is flagged offside. Koulibaly. Baresi. Neymar. That has been cut short. Ball played for Conte. Nicely weighted ball. He's through here. He's got away. It's Neymar! Oh, good finish! Can he get it through? Gerrard.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now, can they get him away? And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Neymar. Now the Batistuta! And that's a tidy finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now they can break here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Chelsea can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's lofted through here. No, that's been intercepted. Opts for safety, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Batistuta, a probing pass. Well, there's the clearance. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Neymar. And the finish! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
That's a cute ball. Well, the idea was a good one, and he's let fly. Quality ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? And they win it back again. Totti. Xavi Alonso. That's really nicely played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fiore takes the shot. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Azar. Now it's Neymar. Shifted it to the flank. A heavy challenge.
2 added minutes has been
I have to say,
indicated.
that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Koulibaly kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. And it's Azar! It is close, but that is the last of it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent.